Guys, welcome back to the second part of Mass Effect Trilogy, the Mass Effect Trilogy. You saw us go through our prologue and creation stuff in the first episode. Now we actually get to do stuff, and we're on hardcore, which is intimidating as hell. First of all, we're going to go to squad so we can upgrade our squad mates and their points. Let's do Jenkins first because, you know, he's young. He has a long career ahead of him. Don't forget that. I'd say we'll just do Soldier just to make sure he's a little more durable. If you know what I'm talking about, you're gonna think it's funny. Caden is also a Sentinel, so it's a little awkward, just a little bit. But we will go for his barrier very first, and then his throw as well, because throw in this game, you know, if you use it as frequently as you can, and you power it up, it's really freaking good. So, now that we have that, we get to go searching around the area, but first, so I can use the shotgun, or I can use the pistol. I'm going to try to stick directly to pistol, unless I'm really in a bind, because I am a Sentinel, so I should just use pistols. Caden can only use pistols as well, and then Jenkins can use whatever the hell he wants, because he's a soldier. And then, okay, we got that. Now, for powers, you can only map one in this game, which isn't a big deal. It's alright. I'm going to map Sabotage for the time being. And then you cannot have them for quick use. So, we're just going to have to roll with it. Oh yeah. I'm not used to this low of sensitivity either. And now to sprint I have to use A instead of pressing down the joystick like an Andromeda. This is gonna be weird. But I do know over here there's a upgrade kit, combat sensor. So I'm gonna try to be as how do I phrase it? As organized as I can with all of my equipment, because equipment gets so dense in this game it is not even funny. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to the pistol, and we're gonna do that combat sensor in there because I'm going to need it. So with your equipment, you can use it to get Omni Gel if you like disassemble it, or you can sell it to get money. And I need to remember to sell stuff to get money because there's the best weapons in the game that you can get on your first run through are available for sale pretty early on, but you gotta have the money to buy them. So we're gonna go here, because I thought there was one more. I really thought there was another container thing. I'm actually going to check that out. I apologize in advance if this is going to take forever for me to get used to, because one, I haven't played these games in quite a while, but also they're just so much different than what I've been playing. It is honestly insane. So we're going to run over here, because I guarantee there's a freaking collectible thingamajiggy. Not here. Here it is. Never mind. Yeah, great. Welcome to Jake Plays, where you see the highest quality gameplay you'll see anywhere on the internet. And then right there is nothing, so screw it, we're gonna go. Yeah, that's gross. Alright. Alright, cutscene. Alright, so Jenkins is gone, so that's fun. So first off, we're gonna have to kill these. What?
I've lost shields.
Oh, Jesus. So this is where I can use my sabotage. There we go. We already leveled up. I also have to remember that right joystick is not switch left to right-handed because they don't have that.
Ripped right through his shields. You're out of chance.
We'll see that he receives a proper service once the mission is complete. But I need you to stay focused.
Aye, aye, sir.
And it did say we leveled up, so we are going to actually do that right away to make sure we stay on top. We really stay on top of our powers, really, because this is going to be very important. First aid, that's good. Electronics is what gets us shields, right? Oh, that gets us overload. Though I do want to get electronics really soon. Where do I get my shields? Electronics. Yeah, strike to your shields. Okay, so we gotta go for this right away. We gotta get to electronics so we can start upgrading our shields. Because, oh my god, it's gonna be horrible. And I forgot Caden, because... Does anyone care about Caden? Not really. So we'll give him first aid. Because I'm pretty sure that gives us the ability to use it anyway. Let's give him Sentinel. So! We are not done with our weapons. That I know for sure. So let's run up here. The sprint mechanic in this game is so weird. It's like if there's an enemy, you sprint really fast.
Shields down.
And the reload time on these powers is absolutely ridiculous. Come on. There we go. Wow, Caden, you are almost dead. You are a failure as a soldier. But that's fine. Not really.
I'll try to catch up with you at the dig site.
Okay, so here's another upgrade kit. Stimulant pack, hardened weave. Let's check that out. I really want to experience these games as fully as I can, because I don't know if I even ever took the proper time to just really sink in and get into the nitty-gritty of all this stuff. 5% cooldown reduction, 10% hardening. Hardening is protection against biotic and tech attacks, which I'm not as worried about, for me, so I will take the cooldown reduction, and Caden can have the hardened weave. I still have a point available. What am I? Why am I the way I am? Barrier? Or Sentinel? I think survivability comes first, because this is hardcore difficulty, so. At least that's a one-shotter. Now there's two more, you can see them on the radar. Good. So far this is not feeling any harder. I think the only difference is that we die a little faster, but that's not even that bad. Though I don't like how Caden's looking, so we're going to heal him. Because we just got a meta-gel back, if I'm not mistaken, unless I did that out of sequence, which would be a little like, and I don't think there's anything back here. That's another thing how I am with these games. I'm very, very, very explore heavy. Therefore, I will search every nook and cranny. If I see a direction we're going to go, I walk the opposite way first because there's usually crap at the end. So I'm going to be very rusty at this game. I apologize in advance, but we're going to work with it. Because each game, the combat gets so much better, and it's so much more enjoyable each game. Story-wise, that may be a different story for another video, but nice. Also, I apologize if the audio is all fucky, because I did change some settings from the first video just because I didn't like how it would pick up very minuscule things in my microphone. So I changed it to the game not automatically quieting itself. Oh, really? gonna make a break for it. Okay, so barrier, yes, because I'm right here. And then I will also use throw. Good, that worked. Good. I'm being patient.
Thanks for your help,
It's not
Commander.
usually something I'm good
I didn't
at.
think I was gonna make it.
Let's talk to Ashley.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, sir?
Are you wounded, Williams?
A few scrapes and burns, nothing serious. The others weren't so lucky. Oh man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Any idea what kind of enemy we're facing?
I think they're Geth.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
We could use your help, Williams.
Aye, aye, sir. It's time for payback.
Have you seen a Turian Spectre around here?
There aren't any Turians on Eden Prime. None that I've ever met. Not sure I'd be able to tell if one was a Spectre anyway.
If you saw this guy, you'd know. Carries enough firepower to wipe out a whole platoon. Luckily, he's
Caden,
on
he has
our
one
side.
shotgun.
Sorry. Like I said, no Turians.
Describe what happened leading up to the attack.
We were sent out a couple of nights ago from the main colony to secure the area. Seemed like a routine patrol until the Geth hit us. We never knew they were coming.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
They were doing some digging out here to extend the monorail and expand the colony. A few weeks ago, they unearthed some Prothean ruins, and the beacon. Suddenly, every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure the site. I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
What else do you know about the Geth?
Just what I remember from history class back in school. They're synthetics, non-organic life forms with limited AI programming, created by the Quarians a few centuries ago. They were supposed to be a source of cheap labor, but ended up turning on the Quarians and drove them into exile. Well, after that, they just kind of disappeared behind the Perseus Veil. Nobody's really heard much from them since.
Move out.
It's really cool how I played the series, actually. I remember I got Mass Effect 2 back in like 2011, just on a whim. And then after I got that, I played through it, and I thought, okay, this is pretty cool. And then I ended up getting Mass Effect 3 when it came out. But then I went back and got Mass Effect 1 after I knew the ending to everything. So hearing the beginnings of like them mentioning Geth and the Quarians and like the beginning of all these species and how they interact with each other is really cool to see how it all starts and then how it all culminates over the next two games. I just think it's really cool. So for Ashley, we're gonna have you be doing the assault rifles because for the love of God, assault rifles, like, we're gonna need the firepower really, 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 really badly. So we're gonna give you soldier because that's gonna get you a little extra health and make you more durable, because for the love of God, no one on the team is durable right now. But this is where I get to start because look at how much better this armor is! I love it! So we're gonna switch that, transfer the upgrades, and then because until you start getting like level 4 or 5 equipment, level 1 equipment doesn't sell for anything. So I'm just gonna turn this into Omni Gel for when we need to like replace the hull on our future buggy and stuff like that. But yeah, so now we have our 2 human squad mates because each Mass Effect game has to have at least 2. And I gotta have those 2 human squad mates because humans first and all that jazz. So we are going to head on down here. Back to see, we are heading where that fire is. And that guy's dead as shit. So, pretty sure there's some Geth up here, so this will be fun. Which means I'm gonna sprint down here. And we're going to sabotage that key. And that did not kill him. And he activated his shield right away. So what we're going to do instead is we're going to throw him. Because for some reason, throw can actually kill. I guess that's part of why biotics are so overpowered. Can I activate? I can. Cool. Where's the last Geth Trooper at? Oh, there's two of them.
Not now, Commander.
Crossover. No, let's use throw on that one. If that'll work. No. That's fine. Okay, so that one's dead. Okay, good. So the thing that's kind of nice about the newer games, so 2 and 3, is that the power usage becomes much more succinct with quick action, quick time. No, quick select. There we go. It's the button. You know, having a button set. So let's investigate this.
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
You think anyone got out of here alive?
If they were lucky. Maybe hiding up in the camp. It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
And now we're done. Whoa. Hello, frame rate. Nice to see you again.
Change of plans.
So
There's a small space
we got new weapons, which is nice. Squad. Wrong one. Equipment, yes. So we're gonna go to Ashley. We're gonna give her that new shotgun. Yeah, we may as well. And then we're gonna Omni-gel the Storm, because the Storm is common as all get out. Reaper. Yeah, we'll give it to her. Then get rid of the Avenger. And that's it. Cool. Alright, I think that's good
I
for
want to check
that.
it out. I'll wait for you there.
Sounds good, Neelis. I think, and we got the... Is there only that one? I keep remembering incorrectly about how many drops there are of items. So we're just gonna have to go with it. I really want to collect everything I can to either salvage it,
Looks
sell
like
it,
they
or
hit
use
camp
it.
hard.
So
It's a good place for an ambush. Keep your guard up. Oh God, they're still alive.
What did the Geth do to them?
that's a great question. Come on. I'm going to throw you, and you are going to throw him. Nice. It's nice that you can activate multiple powers at the same time. Come on. There we go. But I heard a level up sound, therefore we are going to level our people up, because that's important. Decryption, yes. Electronics unlocked. Nice. Which means we have our first upgrade of shields and overload, which is really useful against pretty much any enemy in this game because everyone uses shields. So, I'm pretty sure I'm just going to end up maxing out overload. And then for the next one, we will be putting it into throw, because if you get the lift throw combo going, holy crap. Oh god, it's not even fun. So we're gonna search this area quick because there are always items to be found. Crate, Edge 1, Avenger 1, Guardian 1. So we are gonna reduce this one to Omni-gel because it was just another sniper that we already have. So we have to go to equipment. I'm sorry guys, it'll be once we get further into the game and we find like the occasional really good armor and equipment, then we're not going to need to be doing this as much, but it's really, I'm just trying to stay on top of it. Yes. And then we will be doing chemical rounds. Transfer upgrades. Kessler 1, you go bye-bye. We might as well give Caden the ammo upgrade, just so we can have a little bit of an advantage. Caden, we are going to give you 2 in the Sentinel, and then you'll get 1 more in the Assault Rifle and 1 more in the Soldier. Cool. Then we just got Grenade and Omni Gel, which is fine.
That door. It's closed. Security locks engaged.
Okay. Yeah, these are fun. But that's fine.
Humans. Thank the Maker.
Hurry! Close the door before they come back.
Don't worry. We'll protect you.
Thank you. I think we'll be okay now. It looks like everyone's gone.
You're Dr. Warren, the one in charge of the excavation. Do you know what happened to the beacon?
It was moved to the spaceport this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to help pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are 2 sides of the same coin.
Is it madness to see the future? To see the destruction rushing towards us? To understand there is no escape? No hope? No. I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
If you decide to do the I can shut him up, you end up punching him in the face and knocking him out, which seems to be a staple of a renegade shepherd, but, you know, I'm a good guy. I'm a nice guy. I'm not going to punch him in the face.
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network, remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime. Miraculous new technologies, groundbreaking medical advances. Who knows what secrets are locked inside?
We have unearthed the heart of evil, awakened the beast, unleashed the darkness.
Manuel, please, this isn't the time.
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
I saw him, the prophet, leader of the enemy. He was here before the attack.
That's impossible. Nihilus was with us in the Normandy before the attack. He couldn't have been here.
I'm sorry, Manuel's still a bit unsettled. We haven't seen your Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
It all happened so fast. 1 second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the destroyers, bringers of darkness, heralds of our extinction.
We could hear the battle outside. Gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
You can't stop it. Nobody can stop it. Night is falling. The darkness of eternity.
Hush, Manuel, go lie down. You'll feel better once the medication kicks in.
Sorry about that. Unless that was something I just get to cut out. Oh no. Okay, I think we're good now. Yeah, okay. So, sorry if that got all wonky for a second. I had to do a quick pause and it got all weird. So, we're going to check this upgrade kit. Cool, we'll take the armors. But actually, I accidentally gave Caden the good armor. So what I'm actually going to do is... I will give him this one. And then actually I get the good armor because screw King. And plus I need the durability because if they die, that's fine. I'm not allowed to die. So, we are going to continue on forward. Yes, we are. We're going to continue on forward to the next portion of this mission.
Saren. Linus.
This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
That doesn't sound bad.
What is that off in the distance?
It's a ship. Look at the size of
What
it.
would you do if I told you we have to fight that thing? Well, not directly, but we have to take that thing on. Alright, that thing was very fast, but don't worry about that. You're not fighting yet! What? Oh god, the power usage. I am just not good at it. I have to run back over here so I can get a better spot. Oh no, 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 no. Oh, Caden's already dead. Ah, come on, guys. Guys, they're both dead. Jesus. I can do everything myself. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god, everything's going to hell. No. Wow, this is not going well. Let's get some barrier going. Can I please lean up against this like a normal person? Okay, you're dead. Now I'm gonna throw you. And they're still both dead. I love how, oh god, this is gonna be fun. So hey, that was my first experience with actual combat. Let's see what's in here.
Everybody stay calm out there. We're coming out, we're not armed.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
You're okay now. Nobody's gonna hurt you.
Those things were crawling all around the shed. They would have found us for sure. We owe you our lives.
I still can't believe it. When we saw that ship, I thought it was all over.
It showed up right before the attack. Knew it was trouble the second I saw it, so we made a break for the sheds.
Tell me everything you remember about the attack.
The three of us were working the crops when that ship showed up. We just saw it and ran. I don't know what happened to the rest of the crew.
They were by the garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down. No way they survived.
You don't know that. We survived. If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
Do you know anything about the protein beacon they dug up?
We're just farmers. We heard they found something out there, but it never really mattered to us. Not until now.
What else can you tell me about the ship you saw?
I was too busy running to get a clear look at it. I think it landed over near the spaceport.
Tell them about the noise, Cole. That awful noise.
It was emitting some kind of signal as it descended. It sounded like the shriek of the damned. Only it was coming from inside your own head.
It was probably trying to block communications.
Whatever it was, it felt like it was tearing right through my skull. Almost made it impossible to think.
I have to go.
Hey, Cole, we're just a bunch of farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Jeez, Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
You have something to tell me, Cole?
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring, nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
You're breaking the law, Cole.
We're not hurting anybody. Hell, most of the time I don't even know what's in the packages. Just thought there might be something we could use. I found a pistol. Figured it would come in handy if those things came back. But you'll probably get more use out of it than we will.
So, seeing this on the left side, you have this grayed out option, which would be red. And that's a renegade option, and this is a paragon option. So, because I have my charm upgraded, I'm able to choose these options to get more out of the story, more for me, that kind of stuff.
We're risking our lives to save this colony. You sure there's nothing else in here that could help us out?
Yeah, there's one more thing. I
I was gonna sell it after this was over, but you probably deserve it more than I do.
Damn right.
Who's your contact at the spaceport, Cole? What's his name?
He's not a bad guy. I don't want to get him in trouble. Besides, I'm not a snitch.
He might have something to do with this whole attack, Cole. We need his name. It's important.
Yeah, okay, you're right. His name's Powell. Works the docks at the spaceport, if he's still alive.
I have to go.
Good luck.
Okay, so we got 4 Paragons with that, which is nice, because the more Paragon you have, the higher your charm is allowed to get in. Yada, yada, yada. So, we are going to quick sell some of this, or I mean, Omnigel some of this equipment stuff, because I don't have the real use for it. Oh, it's just armor. Cool. Assault rifle. Why? I don't need to look at my assault rifle. I'm trying to figure out what I'm hearing in my right ear right now. So we are good on that front. Actually, I want to check out that pistol. Did he not give us a pistol? Oh. Ooh, okay, so the weapon upgrade, combat sensor, we already have that, but the Stinger pistol is really, really good. Look at this, 20 more damage, more shots, and way more accurate, so we are going to equip that right the hell now. Transfer upgrades, yes. Edge can now go to Caden, and Kessler can be converted. So we already have 45 Omnigel, which is a good start. I'm going to call this an episode here, just because of time constraints. It's already been just about 30 minutes. So thanks for watching part 2, guys. We will finish up this mission in the next episode.